Hello there, lovely people. Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. By the time I upload this, it's gonna be morning, midnight. It's around 11:45-ish right now. I had a very long day. Welcome to Bangladesh. If you really want to enjoy some heat and humidity, especially those love to sunbathe, get some suntan, please do let us know when you can switch, like the movie The Holiday. That was supposed to be a sarcasm, by the way. Do not think of even getting, you're gonna get blisters all over yourself. Very hot and humid, right? But luckily for us, we have the luxury of air conditioning, so it's okay. But moment you go out, spend some time, you feel a little bit tired and actually fall sick, because of the humidity. So despite all that, I'm a little bit tired. I made myself some nice oat drink with honey and stuff like that. Really nice. Hopefully it's gonna keep me warm and then give me energy. Very nice. And then I will talk about fragrances. 5 episodes today. Yeah, beast mode activated, right? First episode, let's do the easy ones first. Easy ones, as I say, because I know these fragrances like backside of my hand, and I've reviewed them, kept them for a long time. Since my journey started, these were kind of like staple, one before the other. So the very first fragrance review, I'm going to do a comparison video between two fragrances which are similar. One is clone of the other, but both are very similar and different in many ways. I'm going to compare Acqua Di Gio versus Ellis 360-degree red. And the thing is, these are both in 200 ml version with me. And let me show you the older bottles that I had. I still have some juice left in each, kept for memory. This is one of my very first bottles in Bangladesh. I bought this Acqua Di Gio 100 ml, somewhere in 2016-17. I kept a little bit for my personal sake. And this one was my third bottle of 200 ml, I think. I had before from Malaysian Genting Highlands, I did with a smaller bottle, I think 50 or 75 ml. I did a video from Genting Highlands. So they're both almost finished. So I got backup bottles. So I previously compared Ellis versus Acqua di Gio Profumo and Essenza. But to my surprise, I never compared with the real one, OG, that is the one actually Ellis is trying to copy or clone. So if you do not know, let's start with the originator. Then we compare with Ellis and see who wins today's battle. The originator Acqua Di Gio, there's nothing much to say really. If you're not new in the game, you already know this is like an OG perfume, one of the top sellers, most iconic. Alberto Morias, I think, made this. And this fragrance is one of the best aquatic fragrances in men's game. Has been reformulated to death. They have a lot of other flankers in this line, but the smell is still charming. Brings back the memory of aquatics, florals, some peppery vibe. It has some that orange mandarin and all that thing. But it's basically a very polished and aquatic, citrusy, goody fragrance from back in the time. Still sells a lot and still very expensive. So they have a lot of obviously replacement or similar kind of fragrances, from different companies. But as Jeremy, when I actually really followed him, liked him, and my journey started with one of the reviewers, it was Jeremy, definitely. He brought this under limelight and he gave it so much love. That's why this simple fragrance, no other fragrance from this house got hype as much as this one. I tried many. Some of them are very, very good. I have the Oud one and a few other ones which are very good, but this is the most hyped Ellis perfume, which is inexpensive. Still today, you can find this under $45 for 200 massive bottles, 200 ml massive bottles, and 100 ml will cost you somewhere under 30-35 bucks, depending on where you buy it from. So it used to, when I bought this first time, it used to cost like $25. The price have gone high a little bit, but still pretty much affordable price tag. So let's start one by one. I don't have the packaging or the boxes. Let me just hold them both in my hand. Actually, Ellis looks way bigger than Acqua Di Gio, isn't it? But it's a cylindrical bottle, which is why this bottle is wide. That's why it contains the same amount of juice. Price tag, this cost the 200 ml, or let's talk about 100 versus 100. This one bottle price is worth almost 2.5 like times more than Ellis. So definitely this is way cheaper. And I think if not 3 times, 2.5 times more expensive than Ellis is this one. So definitely more pricey. This is less expensive. Availability, you can find them everywhere almost. Ellis, I think, if I'm not mistaken, it can be found almost everywhere. Every shop has this in Bangladesh. Acqua Di Gio is one of the most common perfumes. You can find them very easily. So designer fragrances are easier to find. Niche and indie are a bit hard. Then we talk about longevity or how many sprays you need. So higher the longevity, you need lesser sprays, right? In my humble opinion, Acqua Di Gio back in the days used to be a beast mode perfume. You just literally need 2 sprays. You would smell good for the whole day. But nowadays, due to the reformulation issue, this one doesn't last more than 2 to 3 hours. On me, on good days, 3 hours and a half. That's the best. But Perfume, even this one after reformulation, this is going very strong. Perfume, in the high heat, both these fragrances love high heat. But if you use it in high heat situation on the shirt, this one, immense longevity, immense, like at least 3 times more. This is 3 times more the price, this is 3 times more the performance. So it's all actually 6 times more value if you think about it that way, right? Because it's cheaper by the dozen, no, just cheaper by 1/3, but gives 3 times more performance than Acqua Di Gio. So performance wise, projection wise, Perfume wins. Bottle design wise, if you ask me, this looks a bit more classy, more elegant. This one, some people call it like a toy or something. I mean, I don't want to go to the debate, we're already like old, So for bottleism, I love them both. I like this because it takes less space and it looks nice. Red bottle looks very good. Okay, guys are thinking like he's holding it wrong, Just joking. But overall, now the main thing, always the main thing nowadays, after going through 7 years, 8 years of perfume journey, the most important thing remains is that one thing is value, but most important thing is that it's what is the blend, which one is a better blend. Acqua Di Gio, despite it's a bit weaker juice now, it's a bit faint compared to this, right? This is a lot more synthetic, it got a lot more pepper, and I think they're not exactly same. Perfume red on the dry down smells like Acqua Di Gio, but a lot more peppery, a lot more aromatic. I don't know what else you find in this. I forgot actually the nose breakdown, but let me give it a sniff from my older bottle. This is so beautiful, like it's actually, if you ask me, it's a bit more modern version of Acqua Di Gio. This one is just like, think of Dunhill Desire Red meets Acqua Di Gio, and then it's really long lasting performance. Dunhill Desire Red is a bit more fruity, a bit more berry like. This one gives me that vibe, pepper, berry, red fruits, and the opening is a little bit more interesting. Some people may find Acqua Di Gio's opening better, but it has a lot more notes compared to this. So blend wise, Acqua Di Gio wins, okay, no doubt about it. It's a much better blend, got the mandarin, C note, then clementine. I think there's some florals, lotus, whatnot. Very complex fragrance, very nice. I love the smell. In the weekend, I really spray this. It's less peppery, but still got some pepper. So overall, out of the two, it depends. Smell, taste is always subjective. Some people like this, some people like that, okay? If you ask me better blend wise, Acqua Di Gio is a better blend. But for the whole day's purpose, I'll keep it down. That's the originator. But I'll say, today's video, this is going to be a champion. You know why? You cannot deny the value that you're going to get from this. Imagine 200 ml cost the same, not same, what am I saying? Half the price of Acqua Di Gio 100 ml. Okay, let's say this bottle is half the price of this one, 100 ml. And you are paying actually for the brand. Acqua Di Gio Armani is a big brand. Armani is every fragrance code line, this one, every fragrance line is expensive. But if you're actually a practical person, I'm just strictly, I have nothing against any of this brand or I'm working with any of them now. But overall, this is why it's such a great value, not just Jeremy's hype. So good pricing, affordable price tag, such great longevity, and it projects a lot, high heat situation. You do not have so many fragrances that does perform. This one does perform, So in a way, despite my heart wants to say this is a better fragrance because it's a better blend, better smell, but that price tag, performance, everything nowadays, if you ask me, Essenza, if you can find, that's great. If you can find Profondo, Absolute, Profumo, or Special Blend, those are better fragrance deal than ADG in terms of better value. But out of the two, today's champion is Acqua Di Gio's, Perfume 360-degree red, because of the value, performance, and it smells so good. Even though synthetic, as Jeremy said, I do agree with him, this doesn't smell so pleasant up top, like you spray this and smell it like that. No, it doesn't really work. It really works when it's in the air. It moves around in an AC hall. You come from heater, like hotter zone to AC zone. People in a big hall, people will actually search for who's smelling this good, right? Very masculine, fruity, peppery, Acqua Di Gio like fragrance with its own little smell. Perfume 360-degree red is today's winner in the battle of out of these two, right? Acqua Di Gio, I think, is the originator, deserve the respect, but this one takes the cake. Thank you very much for watching. Time to move on to the second video where I'm going to talk about a fragrance which recently got discontinued. I just want to say a few words on that one. Take care, have fun. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.